So the first area which we're going to look at in terms of facts, data, and numbers is on you, the parent. And here basically looking at the number of diapers we'll use first of all. And on average, from a baby being 2 months to 3 years, we found that parents will use over 5,000 diapers. What this means in terms of expenses, depending on which diapers you choose to use, if you're going for premium disposable diapers, you're looking at parents spending over 350,000 the entire diapering period for the first child and the second one. If you're using average disposable diapers, you're looking at parents spending over 150 both for the first and second child. For the low budget disposable diapers, you're looking at parents spending over 100,000 for the first and second child. And so for parents who have 2 children or even more than 2, it's important to look at these numbers and determine the best diapering solution to take on. And the reason why I'm looking at cost and expenses is because of what I call the economic cycle. Because last year we saw an increase in inflation, which leads to less spending. And when people are spending less, it means that businesses are making lower profits. And when businesses make lower profits, you will see increase in layoffs, which leads to unemployment, and the whole cycle goes on and on. The best case scenario of this is people getting salary cuts. And for parents who are employed or for parents who have businesses, what is happening in the economy, it is crucial to pay attention to it right now, because experts are predicting that this will continue at least for the next 12 to 18 months. Hence, why parents should start considering the best diapering solution for them in terms of expenses. So the next part where we're going to look at facts, data, and numbers is when it comes to your baby, the child. And here we visited a lot of doctors and pediatricians, and they told us that the majority of cases they get with infants and babies come from diaper rashes. And studies do indeed prove this, that from 7 to over 40% of children will get to experience diaper rashes. And one of the things which this leads to is sleepless nights. And there's a consultant with whom we work with who say that when child lacks sleep, in this case we're talking because of diaper rashes, it will have an impact on their health and well-being, but also on that of the parent and couple. And so when parents are considering which diapering solution to go for, these are some of the things which it will take into consideration and the kind of impact it will have as a whole. The third perspective that we're going to look at in terms of facts, data, and numbers, that of the world. So we're going to go back to how many diapers your baby will use. And like we said, your baby from the period of 2 months to 3 years will use over 5,000 diapers. Now, African projections say that by the year 2030, we'll have 400 million newborns, and with each baby using 6,000 diapers, it is estimated that we're going to have 2.4 trillion disposable diapers. The question is, where do these diapers go? We can clearly see if you walk out in your streets, if you go to our water systems, that is where they go. And these are plastic disposable diapers that take over 500 years to biodegrade. 500 years. So if by 2030 we'll have 2.4 trillion of these in the streets, and this is adding to what we already have right now, we can only imagine, the kind of weight and labor we are putting in the world. And again, as we go with this video, I'm going to explain why this should be something which parents really pay attention to and really consider when they're choosing which solution they're taking in terms of diapering.